Today we have to study subset, complement of set, universal set and other things. In the lesson number 1, set, subset. The definition of subset is if we have to give two sets, set A and set B. If every element in set B is also element of set A, then set B is subset of set A. And symbolically it written as B subset of A. For example, in set A there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. First 7 natural numbers. And in set B 1, 2, 4, 6. Every element in set B is also present in set A. Compare these two sets. 1 present both sides. 2 is also in both sides. 4, 6. Means every element is in present set A. Therefore, symbolically, set B is subset of set A. And we can write B subset A, and in symbol we can write B is the subset of A. Similarly, we can write universal set. Which is the universal set? The definition of universal set is think of a bigger set. Think of a bigger set which will accommodate all the given sets under consideration, which in general is known as universal set. So that the sets under consideration are subset of the universal set. In another example, we can use the universal set. Complement of a set. Suppose U is an universal set if B is subset of U. Means B is the subset of universal set U. Then the set of all elements in universal set which are not in set B is called the complement of B. It is denoted by B dash. For understanding, we can take an example. In universal set U, there are 1 to 10 natural numbers. And in set B, there is only odd number 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. In universal set, there is 1 to 10 natural numbers. And in set B, there is 1, 3, 5, 7, 9 are odd numbers. The remaining numbers we can write in complement of the given set. A is present both sides, 3 is present both sides, 5 is present both, 9 is in both sides. Remaining 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So the element which is present in B is not present in B dash, and the element which is in B dash is not present in B. Then B dash is the complement of set B. We can call it the complement of the set B is B dash and denoted by B dash or B raised to C, B index C. The next we can study operations on sets. Operations on sets. Some operations on sets we can study now. Intersection of two sets. If we have given A and B are two sets, set A, set B are given set, and the common elements in both the sets, we can take another set, we can write in another set. Then the common factors are called the intersection set of two sets. For example, in set A there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And in set B, 5, 8, 2, 1. These elements are given. Comparing these two sets, we can find 5 is present in both 8, 2, 1 and 0. 0 is not present in two sides. 1. So A intersection B is equal to, in curly bracket, 5, 8, 2, 1, and it write in this type, A intersection. The common elements together in one set is called the intersection of the two sets. Similarly, we can study union of two sets. Just like as intersection is the common elements, but in union there is set A, set B is given set. Similarly, we can write in set A 1, 3, 5, 7, 8. In set B 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. When we can take the union of set A and set B, then all elements are together in A union B. A union B is equal to written as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This set is called union of two sets. This is the operation on the sets. Intersection of two sets, union of two sets. We can study disjoint set. Disjoint sets means we have to give one. In set A there is 4, 5, 7. In set B there is 1, 2, 3. comparing these two sets, there is no common element, there is no similar element, there is no equal element in the given A and B set. So, A does not match B, B does not match A, then the sets A and B are called disjoint sets. A is not equal to B or B is not equal to A. Using these all properties, we have to study practice set